Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all panel for this forum. Today we would like to discuss about Mekmulung. First, Mekmulung is a mixture of arts that have been combined in one performance. It consists of elements of acting, singing, dancing, and music. Although at the glance, the presentation looks so simple, but it still has a high value uniques. First of all, I want to ask panel 1, Amir, can you describe the origin and clothing of this Mekmulung in more details?
Thank you, moderator. Mekmulung is a traditional theatre performed in the form of singing as well as musical accompaniment from one tepes Jitra Kedah Darul Aman. It is also said the Mekmulung comes from Lego Siam the introduced in Kedah during the Kedah Siam conflict. Place it was first introduced in Kampung Perit, Mukim Kurung Hitam, colony of Kuala Naram. Next, this game expand to the village Belukamulong, Payakladi village, and finally in Wang Tepus village, Jitra Kedah. The name Mekmulung comes from the word Mek, which is a call to girl, while the word Mulong is the name of the forest, the beginning of this performance. The actors collected all the men who were wearing women clothes. Thank you.
Okay, thanks panel 1, Amir. Sometimes I wonder how the Mekmulung's performance and dance works. Can panel 2, Mimi, explain more about Mekmulung?
Okay, thank you from the moderator. Especially Mekmulung is presented in an open hall. The player sits surrounded by the audience. It has no floor and no walls. It's made up of pillars, roof, and soles. They must be built toward the east, that is, toward the rising of the sun. On top of this, all the equipment of the game. In the middle of the tribe is poured a throne as a seat. Like panel 1 say, the actors are all men wearing women clothes. In the offerings, there is the main character of the king, who is called Lord Mulong, while the princess is called Mekmulung. His daughter was always accompanied by a baby sister. The character of our nurse also acts as an asshole, the enemy of the king or lord of the king of giants, or the king of other countries who invade the lord. The accompaniment was accompanied by musicians who sang as background voices. They also reject all the calls made by the certain actors. It is believed that if one of the actors calls for something and is not answered or welcomed by the others who play it, then the offering will be dead. The death of the message means that the offering cannot be continued because interrupted by ghosts or jinns. The spectacle begins with an activity called bertubuh, which consists a rhythmic dance and is followed by the other music. It regarded as a tribute to the audience while attracting the audience attention to the next game. Every dance movement is accompanied by music. The dancer begins the dance who he sits on the floor in a way they open the prayer, then stand up and continue to step into a circle. The dance ends with a seating arrangement. While worshipping, several kinds of dances were presented: prayer dance, Gaudi dance, and drunken princess dance. Menorah dance are presented. Thank you.
Thanks panel 2, Mimi. Okay, now we know about the use, origin, performance, and dance. Besides that, I am also interested in knowing about the storyline and the dance in more details and clarity. Can panel 3, Mike, explain more about that?
Okay, thank you to our moderator. Most of the story found in scavenging performances are stories that they believe to be true and have happened in the past. First, the element of humor finds its place in the act of scavenging and usually carried by role-playing characters. The actors take the event every day as a joke. However, the originality of the storyline remains undisturbed. Among the stories that are always played is lakon Afrit, Batak Putih, Cahaya Bulan, Malin Bungsu, and Dewi Muda. Apart from acting and dancing, singing is also the heart of the performance. Among the songs that are commonly sung are Timang Welo, Lagu Berjalan, Anak Udang, and Raja Beradu. While the musical instrument used in the scavenging performance is semborong, ibi semborong, anak semborong, gong, serunai, and chair. That's it.
Thank you to all our panel for your explanation about Mekmulung. Now, scavenging games are only performed in certain season. For example, at public event, the Mekmulung Theatre seems to have the same shapes as the Makyong and the Monora. However, there are some minor difference between the theatre. Watching the scavenging how does not cause many problems in understanding the storyline. This is due to his acting movement, which are free and spontaneous and contain many elements of the daily life of the Malay community. That's what I can conclude about this Mekmulung. So that's all for our forum today. Thank you to all our panel.